Hello. So, this is my lecture. I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember how to use streamers. So I'll figure it out. How do I do this again? I forgot. Uh, where's my chat? What? This makes no sense. This is too hard. Phone. Nope. Nope. Nah. Um, I'm trying to post my link to join. I believe it would be this one, but I cannot find my chat. So let me see. I can only see private chat. That's weird. Okay, maybe I do it this way. Uh, comments. There you go. Okay. Anyone can. I got it. Sorry. I'm almost did that. Anyone can join on, I believe that link. Wait, did it show up? Yeah, I believe that link. We can start a new panel, a greater panel than the stupid one on that other end. Go. Um, so basically, alright, sorry. These guys are like so crazy. These headphones, like, really, look, I'm like, this is my Apple. See? I don't feel like it. So I went to the doctor today. I went to the doctor today. And so I was really so happy I got I hope it doesn't like affect me, but I got my spironolactone and laxative syrup, and then more muscle relaxant. So I'm just on like all I'm on muscle relaxant, so I'm not loopy, but medicine isn't always like it's a two-way street where it's like, well, you take, either you're in pain or you have like side effects, I guess, right? So, yeah. Oh, God. I'm done. Ugh. I don't like the side effects of any medication. No, 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 do not fall, do not fall. Wait, what happened? Yeah, the side effects aren't too wonderful. They make you feel like, I don't know. Who cares? I mean, I care. Y'all don't care. Michelle, mine's are most changes. Let me say up until someone joins. Damn it. I don't. I can't pin it because my thing's in the car and I'm not about to walk all the way to my fucking car because I have a fucking sprained fucking ankle. So my laptop's there and I could pin it, but why? Okay. Anywho, so on today's show of being a total stupid dumbass, I need to go to bed. What? guess you need to really start at the beginning because dietary goals. Let's see what it is. I really never. Why did I major in this? A calorie is a calorie. That's what it is. Calorie is a calorie. Calorie is a calorie. Whatever. From a weight loss perspective, a caloric how do you say that? Cat calorie. The results from an increase in energy expenditure through physical activity is equivalent to that due to decreasing calorie. I always have. Yeah. Okay, from a weight loss perspective, it caloric deficit that results from an increase in energy expenditure through physical activity is equivalent to that due to a decrease in caloric. I think it's intake. However, through the model says exercise makes only a modest exercise would only make a modest contribution to weight loss. How can this be the case when the equivalency of the caloric deficit induced by either diet or exercise? When the majority of weight loss studies in which a diet treatment was compared to an exercise treatment, the energy deficit caused by exercise was only a fraction of that caused by diet. So this is saying, yeah, exercise will help, but diet's like basically really what's going to do. In this situation, it is not surprising that weight loss due to diet is great. I'm so sleepy. These muscle relaxers make me feel sick. This is called exercise 101. Exercise physiology. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep setting a little bit more. I do. What do my headphones do? I do. This headphones? Okay. I don't know if you can hear me through here. Let's check. Where was I? So, oh yeah, the energy deficit caused by exercise was only a fraction of the cause by diet. In this situation, it's not surprising that weight loss due to diet was greater than that due to exercise. Yeah, well, greater than like exercise in a moment. However, the weight loss due to exercise was as expected. The exercise induced weight loss. 30% of that due to diet was equivalent to the uh, caloric 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 deficit associated with the exercise. Huh? I'm just gonna do this when I'm bored. I'm just gonna read my books again, I guess. I don't know. I didn't do it myself. Oh, my bad. Um, I need to take this off. That. Check. Like heating up here a little bit too much. Fine. I'll get there. I'll get it. I don't like this shirt. Actually, people in my chat. I want to sleep in this. I want to sleep in You guys, why does my belly button look like this, by the way? It's like weirding me out. But literally, why does my belly button look like this? Like, like, shit. I've never seen my belly button like that ever. That's funny. Uh-huh. Um, so I'm talking to myself, basically, in my one mirror. I need to get my hair cut. I don't know what the fuck to do. So when do you remove the cancer tumor? Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. I had to get a clearance from the liver team, basically, like the hepatologist team for the surgery. That's what my doctor also told me today. So I can't get it removed until my liver's healed, basically. And then thankfully I was able to thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Ah, I'm getting told different things. But no, so basically the when I got dismissed, right, like they told me it was just a fibroid that was non-cancerous. But then like because I can't drive all the way to Houston, which is like 4 hours away, I it's also complicated. So like the first endocrinologist, I guess, that came to see me, right? Um, that was like around here, closer to me right now. Um, he had left his actual personal phone number, and because I had contacted over 2 weeks to get my liver medication refilled, and they would obviously they never answered their phone calls, so I had to leave like voicemail after voicemail after voicemail, and like my mom did it, everybody did it for me too. And he told it's also confusing to me. I so confused because what he told me in the private text message, which was his personal phone number, and he was the first one that ever saw me. He said he was afraid that um, if I had that mass, right, because I have high tumor markings, I have high elevator antigens everywhere. I mean, cancer antigens everywhere. That he had thought that maybe this had originated from there and went up to my liver because he was like, "You're really young for this to happen." And so I see him the day before my birthday, like 2 weeks, I think. And but yeah, so he's the one I saw like this second time I think I went to the hospital or when I got admitted, basically. And when he came in, yeah, he told me, and it was all like so like chaotic because I'm like, wait, what's what? And they're like, oh yeah, you didn't know that you had like tumors like on your or masses on your pelvic, and I'm like, what? They're like, they didn't tell you, right? And I was like, no. And then he said, well, what I think is what he said is that it could be cancerous that could have spread to my liver, I guess. and accelerated that, like, cirrhosis. But then, like, I mean, it's also confusing. I just need doctors because then, like, the Houston doctor team, like, had like five basically OBGYN oncologists that, I saw first off outpatient and then obviously inpatient, and they were like, um, I don't know, like, cause like when it's also confusing to me because it's all so new, but basically like what happened was I had like so many doctors, like I can't even keep track of how many doctors I had in Houston. I would have like or I had like three team of like enterology. Yeah, yes, Angel Halo. So the enterologist I'm going to see in 2 weeks wants a biopsy. That's right, that's the only way you can really like show that you have cancer or not. And he was like, they never ran a biopsy on you? And I was like, no. And he was like, well, you definitely need biopsy because he was afraid that basically if it was cancerous starting right in my uterus, it could have spread to my liver. And then the team in Houston, it's all so fucking confusing. They like thought that they did like a chest CT scan, I guess. They were afraid because my tumor marking's high and cancer antigen's high. They're afraid that it was spreading up here, right? Even today. So when I went to the doctor today, he did the stethoscope, right? Like to the, and then the liver too. And he kept hearing things in my heart too. And he was like, I think you need to go to a cardiologist. I think that's what it's called. Cardiologist, the heart one. And he was like, but obviously first I want you to focus on your liver. And he said, well, we have already sent my own blood work and things like that, that I need to get done. So it's like really truthfully like one day, one step at a time. Um, I cry like every fucking day. I do. It just feels so like it just feels like within like a span of like, when did this kind of start? Like probably November to now. It's just a lot to deal with. Yeah, and that's what my nurse said at Houston too. She was like, because I had my charts like on my app on my phone, and and I was like, so I was getting the results before I was told the results, and she came in that night. I was like, oh my God, I just got the results back, and it says like I have like high cancer antigens. Like, what does that mean? She was like, let me look at it. And then she told me like, well, the only way they're going to be able to determine cancer is if you get a biopsy, basically. They had tried to do it first through fluid. There wasn't enough fluid in me to do it through my like, areas. So they tried that, but there wasn't enough. And then I, I don't know. I just want to cry all the fucking time. Yeah. No, I am. I am. Angel Halo. Whatever they say, I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. I have people that really love me in my life and they want me to stick around, and so I'm trying my best, but it's not easy. It really fucking isn't easy. But yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility. That could, I guess, be a possibility that, not saying that alcohol wasn't like the reason, but that if there is any cancerous kind of type of like tumor, that it could have spread up to my liver to accelerate kind of like the cirrhosis in a sense. I don't know. I'm just sorry. I have like a lot of nerve pain right now. My arm. It's on my left side. So I'm just gonna like bang it. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just the reason why I'm like basically stream basically is just to like try to like warn people, I guess. I think in some weird way, like, hey, if you have your health, be grateful for your health that you have right now. Because once it goes bad, it's very, very, very hard to get back. And so, you need to be mindful of your like eating, try to exercise, try, lightly or whatever. Um, meditation, probably like therapies, different types of like psychological help, things like that, that are even a lot of times provided in apps nowadays. And really, really do not take for granted your health because this is like literally painful as heck. Like physically painful, but emotionally painful. Or emotionally, mentally painful. Yeah, I guess I went to a dark place there. um, I am thankful. I have a lot of people. My family, a really good friend from college, and a lot of really good people online that are trying to help me through this. And I appreciate them with like my entire soul. I really freaking do. And I wish to God I could like pay them back some way right now. And I will. I will. One day I will. But I appreciate them so fucking much because they're helping me through it all. Anyways, I'm gonna go now.